Hi, I'm Lily Kincade, and you're watching Hollywire.
What's going on, Hollywire? Alex Schiffman here, hanging out in studio with Lily Kincade. Hey, Lily.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
We're gonna get into a little game right now.
Ooh.
Are you ready to play a game?
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna play Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
Have you played this before?
I have. I also
Okay.
watched the TV show. It was great. I saw season 2.
Okay. Never have I ever stood someone up on a date.
I haven't.
Good.
Haven't. Yep.
Good
no.
for you.
Nope.
Not a good luck. Okay, what about been ghosted or ghosted someone?
Probably been ghosted, but it's never like long-term ghosting because they always come back around.
They do.
They always come back around.
Always.
Literally right when you're like, okay, goodbye, I'm done. Then they just text you out of nowhere and you're like, wow, great timing.
It's like magic,
Yeah.
right? What about stalked an ex on social media?
I definitely have done my fair share of Instagram stalking.
Yeah.
I'm a pro at that. I am a pro. I'm like, my friends will like send me people, I'm like, I will find everything. I will like find all this information. I just love like figuring out people's brains and like learning about people.
I love that.
But yeah.
Now, you're originally from Kansas, right?
Yes.
But we're not in Kansas anymore.
We're not. I grew up in Kansas, which is like crazy to think about, but I moved to LA when I was 14. And now I live in LA and Nashville, which is just crazy how I ended up here, but I love it.
Now, you were also on American Idol.
Yes, I was.
So tell us about that experience and kind of the biggest thing you learned from that.
It was crazy. So I was on American Idol when I was 16, which feels like I'm 20 now, which feels so weird to be 20. I'm like, I still feel like I'm 13, but then also 50 at the same time. I always feel like really old and like, I don't know. But it's so weird to think about that. Yeah, I went on American Idol when I was 16. I had blonde hair. So it's just crazy. I feel like I've been through every hair color, like so much. But I feel like when I was 16, that was right when I was about to figure out like who I was as an artist. Obviously, I was like figuring out who I was as a person, like still growing up, and it was really cool. I ended up going on the first season, going through Hollywood Week, doing that all, met a lot of cool people, and I think one thing that really impacted me from that was meeting a lot of other artists and being like, oh my gosh, there's no one right way to do it.
That's very true, but you know, we all have inspirations, right? Who would
Yes.
you say is your kind of biggest inspiration?
I always say this, everyone knows this, I'm a big Swiftie, I love Taylor Swift.
Yes. You have a new EP out
Yes.
called LA Doesn't Miss Me, but I want to spin it around on you.
Yes, okay.
Okay, what do you miss most about LA that maybe Nashville doesn't have?
Obviously the beach.
Yes.
On another note, I'm vegan, and so I love all the restaurants here. I'm like, I have to cook in Nashville because there's like one vegan place I go to.
We
but,
love vegans in LA.
you know, I actually used to work at the Studio City Farmers Market for 4 years.
Really?
And so I worked for an organic farm, and so it was amazing every Sunday. Like, it was my favorite job I've ever had. I feel like I've had so many different jobs, and like working at the farmers market, like California farmers markets are just so special, and like
They are.
They're such a good, like I remember on Sundays we would be eating watermelon, like it was just like the best thing ever, and I miss farmers markets. I miss like the nice weather.
Yeah.
But like Nashville has beautiful falls. Like I'm so excited. Like
We don't have seasons.
there's no seasons
We're just
here.
one big season.
But I am excited because like there is no better place to listen to Taylor Swift's Red re-recordings than Nashville, sitting in Centennial Park with the leaves falling down. So I'm looking forward to that.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're excited too. Congratulations on your EP. You'll have to come
Thank
back
you.
when you release the album, okay?
Oh yes, I for sure, 1000%.
And thanks so much for hanging out with us
Thank
in
you.
Hollywire Studio.
Thank you for having me.